Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. Now today I'm going to be sharing my Harry Potter and Vans collaboration items. These mainly released in 2019-2020, so they are older pieces, but let's get straight into it. Now all the trainers do come in the white standard Harry Potter Vans box, but we'll go into that in a little bit later on. As you can see when I pull the packaging out, even the level of detail on this packaging is fantastic, but we are starting with the Hufflepuff slip-on Vans. As you can see, they are still brand new with the tags still attached. As they're slip-ons, they're definitely like a summer shoe, so I'd definitely wear these in warmer weather. You can see on the bottom they have this fantastic yellow colour all around with the white trim and black colouring. On both sides they have some elastication so you can slip your feet in. On the inside they have the checkered board, standard Vans inside. My favourite part of this shoe is actually the Hufflepuff. Now this is stitched in, it's such high quality and the level of detail is just fantastic. A really great shoe, even if you're not in Hufflepuff, you really could pair this with any outfit. The next pair comes in a much larger box, and as you can see it's got the Vans and the Harry Potter official logo on the front. As I mentioned earlier, the level of detail on the actual inner wrapping is just superb. I actually love it. But here is the second pair I own. Now this was the first pair I received. It is my favourite pair just because it's Gryffindor, and it's the Gryffindor high tops. A great feature that they all do have is the coloured bottom, so this is like a maroon red, really nice. On the inside you can see it's got the Gryffindor stripes. On the front quite a simple tongue, but it does have the Vans logo at the top, which adds some colour on the front of the shoe because it's quite dark from the front. Still got the label attached, that won't be coming off, they're definitely not going to be worn. And then the other side, again we have the logo stitched in, and this level of quality with the stitching is really good, and it's great value for money. Most of my shoes are a UK size 7, so I think slightly bigger than some females, but they are mostly a 6 or a 7. The only downside is there is great detail on all the shoes, which is quite difficult to see, but it does have the red and yellow checkered inside with that Harry Potter logo. So even the level of detail on the inside, which you can't actually see, is fantastic throughout all of these shoes. The next pair in my collection definitely will bring some colour. They are the low golden snitch versions, and the gold detailing is very bright in real life, so you'd definitely be bringing some colour to your outfit. This is actually the only pair that I've worn outside, as you can see from the bottom. On the back the detailing says I open at the close in kind of grey lettering, so it's quite hard to see but a brilliant touch. There is the really large golden snitch on the front, some black laces and quite a simple plain tongue really. On the inside again they carry on the theme with great level of detailing. They've got the checkered board in there, once again in that yellow colour. Like I said, this is the only pair I've worn outside, really comfy. You can always rely on Vans to be a comfy pair of shoes. Moving on to my last pair in the collection, this is the pair that if you are a Harry Potter fan, they're quite subtle. From a distance you wouldn't actually be able to tell because they're dark in colour, and these are the Deathly Hallows Low version. Like I said, they're really dark so you can't actually tell that they're Harry Potter. At a close up they have the Resurrection Stone. How beautiful is it? It's 3D, it's really shiny, but a great touch by Vans. On the inside they're really dark. There is some red stitching which has a little bit of colour, but they do have like this grey overtone as well, so it has that magical feel. At the back they've got a subtle Deathly Hallows logo, if you just about see that on there, and then on the outside they do have the Elder Wand casting a spell. It does keep that darker grey and black tone throughout, and if we take a closer look at the laces, it also has some grey stitching throughout. The best part I think of this shoe is actually the level of detail on the inside. The only thing I'm not a massive fan of is the tongue has this waterproof layer on top. I'm just not sure why it's there. It's a bit childish for me, but the laces do hide that, so it's not a problem. I love the purple detailing on the inside. They've kept that dark Deathly Hallows theme and got a really dark purple tone. There is great detail on the inside of the shoe, which they could have put on the outside, but I understand they were keeping it dark to match the books and film. I would recommend this shoe as kind of a daily use shoe because, like I said, you can really match it with anything and it's quite subtle. The best feature, as I mentioned earlier, is the Resurrection Stone on the front, but when we have both of the shoes together you can see they're matching, but both of them do have the Elder Wand casting a spell, so it is like you are casting a spell against each other, which I think is really cool and a great piece that people can stop and you can tell them about the shoe. As I haven't put the shoelaces in this shoe, I can actually give you a better update of the inside. I really do like the colour, and there is part of me that would like to have seen more of it, but I completely understand. But look how much detail they've put right into this shoe. I would just change that waterproof tongue because it doesn't fit for me. I'm just not a big fan of it. But like I said earlier, the shoelaces hide it. So again, I would give this shoe a 10 out of 10 and definitely would recommend picking up if you can now get hold of them, because they are quite tricky to get your hands on a brand new pair. The last item is actually a pair of socks, and they are part of the official collaboration. It's taken me about a year to get hold of these. As you can imagine, the Harry Potter collaboration did sell out quite fast in a lot of the UK stores, but I got these recently for Christmas, and they are super, super thick. I did have to get them in quite a large size. As I said, they do sell out really, really fast, but they are the Gryffindor ones. You can see they've got Gryffindor at the top of the socks. The Vans logo is stitched in, and then on the bottom they do have the Harry Potter and Vans logo. I haven't actually worn these yet because I love them and I don't want to ruin them. In the UK at the minute it's still quite cold, so we're still layered up, so I might save these for summer where I can really show them off and show my house pride. I am in Gryffindor, so I think these would be really good in summer when I can either wear a pair of shorts with them and just show them off. All these items were bought online from the original drop and throughout last year, and the only thing to make you aware of is obviously some of the boxes do come with a little bit of damage if and depending on who delivers through your postal service. So this is just one example. Obviously I like to keep mine in the box as part of a collection, so it's just a tiny bit of damage to make you aware. If you can pick them up in person, pick them up, but I wish you the best of luck trying to find them. Let me know if you can get your hands on any, and once again, as always, thanks for watching.